According to the Which survey, a quarter of the UK adults suffer with noisy neighbours. What we've done is we've set up a small demonstration using Siniat DB board. What we're going to do is we're actually going to play a sound, place on the lid of a standard wallboard, and then replace this with a DB board. Once we place on the DB board, we will hear a reduction in the sound compared to the standard wallboard. I hope you recognise the tune. Let's have a listen. So by using the Siniat DB board, you can hear a sound reduction. We're now going to take you through the Siniat systems for sound reduction. Our first Siniat system is 70mm acoustic stud and a 15mm DB board on either side. And in the cavity, we've actually placed 50mm of insulation. A typical example where this system will be used are consultation rooms, doctors' surgeries, dentists, etc. Our next solution to alleviate noisy neighbours, although they're not doing it on purpose, is because older properties have not kept up with modern technology. 50-inch plasma TVs fixed to the wall, surround sound. Our solution is a dry liner system, a 50mm cavity, 25mm of insulation, and 2 layers of 12.5mm DB board. A typical example where this system could be used is separating walls in old Victorian houses. And our final system today consists of a 70mm stud, a resilient bar, 50mm of insulation in the cavity, and 2 12.5mm DB boards on either side. On one side you can actually see that the DB boards are screw fixed directly to the studs. On the opposite side we have fixed our resilient bar. This keeps the DB board away from the studs, therefore reducing the amount of sound that is lost through the partition. It is important that when screw fixing the DB boards to the resilient bars, you don't screw fix close to the studs. The reason for that is, if I press on there, you can see that the resilient bar comes in contact with the stud, and this is why the system would fail. The areas where this is actually used, police interview rooms, or areas where a high level of privacy is required. Happy building.